when people talk about Jennifer Powers, like what do they associate you with, or what are the qualities that that you would say stand out when people talk about you?
Yeah. That's actually pretty easy, and I don't know what to do with it, but the word is energy. The kind, not the high energy, but the kind of energy. That's what I've always gotten. I remember, Michelle, when I first started speaking, I would use handout, like feedback forms. And I'm telling you, it would say, what did you enjoy most about this presentation? It was an open line. Energy, her energy, Jennifer's energy. And I'm like, I remember saying to my ex-husband, what does that even mean? He's like, it doesn't matter. They like it. So I think it's that.
It's true. It's true. You're a powerhouse. It's like you're an energizer bunny. There's all energy. It's pure aliveness.
Yeah.
And then if it comes with truth telling and a smile, like that's pretty much a winning recipe right there.
Right. It was funny. I went into the tanning salon. I'm tanning now. I went into the tanning salon the other day, and this guy that I'd seen, like 3 times since I started there. And I walk in, I go, hey, like that. This is Portland, Oregon. And he goes, oh my God, every time you walk in here, you're in such a good mood. And I was like, all I said was, hey. It's like sometimes it doesn't take a lot to impress people. You just need to have, like you said, like a little smile and a hey, and they're like giddy. It's weird. It shocked me that he would say that, because I've never said more than 2 words to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, so one, I can understand why you'd be in a tanning booth if you're living in Oregon. Right? The sun never comes out there. And 2, that's probably why people are a little bit sad, right? It's like, it's because it's a combination of COVID or bad weather. But there are a lot of people walking around in a bad mood.
It's true.
A lot of people, right?
It's really true.
And it's true that you can be contagious, positively contagious, right? Just a smile and a good morning, you can change someone's day.
Yeah. I think you're just either born with that or you've worked really hard to cultivate it. But I think that's like that's my gift. Someone else is a musical genius. I'm not. That's my gift. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what they would say.
Pretty good gift. Yeah. So maybe this is the last question before we do something creative, maybe with your dog. Yeah. If you had to go back and change something, what would you change, if anything?
So my gut is to say nothing, but that sounds so like sugar coated, right? Like I would change nothing. Everything was a gift. But there's something I would change. I would probably change. I would change. This is very random. How I responded to bullies. I was bullied a lot as a kid, and it scarred me like a lot. And I would I'll get like emotional if I even think about it still, because it's so scarring. And I would change how I responded to them by punching them in the face, like that sort of change. Kids are so mean. Kids are so mean. They're the worst. I was never mean. I was always a nice kid, but there are some mean kids. So I would change the way I handle a bully. And the way you handle a bully, kids that are listening, is first, you show them you don't care. Second, you stand up to them, because if you stand up to them, they no longer see you as a victim, that they can pick on. So that's true in the workplace too. There's a lot of bullies in the workplace.
I was just asking you about that, to take it into more of the leadership direction. Is it the same advice for people at the workplace? How to deal with a bully?
Yes, don't give them credence. Like, don't give them time of day. Don't show that they are affecting you. Go home and get it out somehow. But I think, and believe me, I'm not an expert on this, Michelle. Obviously, I just practically broke down as I talked about my bullying experience. So I'm not an expert, but I read that you can't let them see you sweat, and you can't make them the determiner of your value or your worth. So maybe like inner work to do that. But avoiding them and making sure they don't see you as a victim anymore, because they obviously sought you out, and you got to change that story. It's awful.
Yeah, well, thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for bringing
Yeah.
it. It's actually a really big issue. I have a friend who's actually writing, or maybe she's finished with it now, a book on bullying for parents, how to deal with it with their kids. It's a big deal. So thank you for bringing that. I think it is an issue both in the workplace and right, bullies on the playground grow up to be bullies at work.
They do. They really do. And you know what? Bullies are just projecting their own struggles. That's the other thing I've learned is that bullies they're unhappy people. And I'm not calling them bullies like with animosity or anything. I'm just calling, that's the name we're giving them right now. People are just hurting and they project that hurt on other people, or they were bullied by their own parents and that's all they know how to do, right? So, yeah.
I love it. It's like full circle because we started talking about at some point in the beginning compassion, and it's back to that. It's like it's all about having compassion, because how different would the world be if we all had more compassion?
Right? Yeah.
Understanding for how people do what they do. Yeah.
Summed up perfectly, Michelle Kempton. Compassion should be the big takeaway for today.
And yes, now let us meet your dog.
Okay, my really cute dog just died in January. So I don't have the super cute one, but I got a second runner-up.
I hope he's not listening.
Now, she's cute. She's just an old lady, but she's so cute. Look at that little doggy. Oops.
It's a Chihuahua.
Do we look alike? I think we look alike. Look, our hair.
She's adorable.
You know, dogs tend to look like their owners. And I think look at her, how cute she is. Look at her belly, Michelle. Oh, that belly. Oh, that little belly.
She definitely lets you do whatever you want with her. What's her name?
This is Gina. I call her Vagina because that's just cute. And she's in a little lady. She was just so scraggly and unhealthy when I got her. That's what makes me a great person, because don't you love it? In Portland, that's such a thing. People are like, oh, it's a rescue. It's a rescue. I'm a special person. A rescue.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you, Gina. So cute. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Coming on and for being authentic and bringing the power, the Jennifer power.
Yay!
Yay!
You're doing good work. Keep it up.
Thank you.